Welcome back to my cybersecurity course, CyberSafety 101. My name is Esther, and today I'll be giving you some important tips to help you lead a safer and happier digital lifestyle. Let's get started. Tip 1. Occasionally clear your cache and cookies. A cache is a place where your browser stores frequently used data so that it can access that data more quickly and efficiently. Although the cache is supposed to help your browser load faster, it can actually slow your browser down if it gets too full. So, clearing your cache will improve your browser's speed and performance if you haven't done so in a while. Cookies are small pieces of data that are tailored to improve the web browsing experience of specific users and are generally used for tracking and personalization. For example, a website may use cookies to determine what news articles interest the user or to keep a record of how many users visit per day. Despite the benefits of cookies, they can be used by cybercriminals to gather information about the victim's preferences and search history to, say, create a spear phishing lure for them. And because of this, it's best to clear your cookies once in a while to keep this from happening. Here's how you clear the cache and cookies on Google Chrome. First, open a new tab. Towards the right of the search bar, you should be able to find an icon with 3 dots. This is the More button. When you click on it, a drop-down menu will appear. 2. Choose Settings. Once you arrive at the page shown here, scroll down to Privacy and Security, and you should find an option called Clear Browsing Data. Select it. The pop-up that appears will allow you to clear your browsing history as well as your cookies and cached images and files. Check the boxes next to the items you would like to delete. If you only want to delete data from the last hour, day, 7 days, or month, instead of the default all time, go to the time range drop-down menu at the top of the pop-up and select whichever choice you prefer. Then click Clear Data. Ta-da! That's it! To clear cookies from specific websites, choose Cookies and Other Site Data under the heading Privacy and Security. Then, scroll down until you see a button called See All Cookies and Site Data. Select it. On this page, you'll be able to find all of the cookies Google Chrome has stored. There should be a trash can icon to the right of each website on the list, and clicking on this icon will delete the cookies from that site. At the top of the page, there's also a Remove All button that will clear all stored cookies and site data on the list. For other web browsers, clearing the cache and cookies usually follows a similar process. If you need more specific instructions, feel free to run a quick web search and you should be able to find comprehensive directions. Remember that you should clear cache only on occasion, as it does have its benefits. Tip 2. Keep your software updated. Following this tip is essential because doing so will get rid of weaknesses and bugs in your software's code, which in turn reduces the risk of malware making its way onto your device. Hopefully these updates will make your user experience better as well. Whenever you update or download new software, make sure to set it to update automatically so you won't have to keep updating it all of the time. Updating software is a procedure that varies immensely between all of the many applications out there, so if you need assistance updating a specific type of software, search for it on the web. Tip 3. Encrypt your device. When you encrypt your device, you're essentially turning all of the data it contains into a format that cybercriminals will not be able to understand, and doing so will make it much harder for hackers to gain access to your device's data. If you're wondering how to encrypt an Android, iPhone, Mac, or Windows device, you can go to the webpage spreadprivacy.com/how-to-encrypt-devices for step-by-step instructions, or search for the directions separately. Tip 4. Routinely secure and backup files. Many people tend to underestimate the value or take for granted the data found on their devices until it's lost. If you suddenly lost everything on your device, how would you feel? Terrible, right? Well, that's why backing up your files regularly is so important, because it's possible that you could lose them all to a malware attack. That would not be good. A few of the ways you can back up your files include using a hard drive, an online storage cloud, or a thumb drive. If you do decide to use hardware to back up your device, store it in a safe place because it will not be good if it's stolen or lost, and ideally, the hardware should be password encrypted. Tip 5. Consider using a virtual private network, also known as a VPN, when connected to public Wi-Fi. Public networks make it easy for third parties to track what users are doing online, but luckily, using a VPN can prevent this. Virtual private networks make it quite difficult for others to gain access to your data or track your online activities by encrypting your internet traffic and digital identity. They can also disguise your location and provide a way to securely transfer data. Using a VPN isn't super necessary, but it will keep you safer and more secure. There are many types of VPNs out there, and choosing one can be daunting. Luckily, some trusted companies like PCMake have already rated the different types of VPNs for you. Here are the ones that PCMake recommends. 1. NordVPN. 2. Private Internet Access. 3. Surfshark. 4. CyberGhost. 5. TunnelBear. 6. ExpressVPN. And 7. ProtonVPN. For more information on these services, feel free to visit PCMake's website directly at pcmake.com and search for VPN. Once you have chosen a VPN, download the company's app from the VPN service website, and then log into that app. Some companies have login systems that ensure greater privacy, but are a bit convoluted, so read the instructions carefully if you're having trouble understanding the process. When you log in, the VPN app will most likely connect to the VPN server closest to you. And once you have a secure connection, you're free to browse the internet and do other things on your device with complete security. Tip 6. Use security software. Types of security software include antiviruses and firewalls, and you may have heard of those. According to PCMake, some of the best antiviruses as of 2021 are McAfee, NortonLifeLock, Kaspersky, Bitdefender, WebRoot, ESET, Nod32, not sure if I said that right, sorry if I didn't, and Malwarebytes. When you've decided which one you want to use, go to the antivirus's official website. Pay for the subscription if needed, and you should be able to download it from there. If you need more help at this point, consider running a web search or watching a YouTube video for more detailed instructions. Tip 7. Remember to log out of apps and websites after you're done with them, especially when using public computers. This will keep others from accessing your accounts without your permission and ensure that nobody can get into them by simply opening up a page. Also make sure to keep your browsers from auto-saving passwords for the same reasons. Tip 8. Check bank and credit card statements every month for suspicious charges. Suspicious charges don't have to be large and can include charges from foreign countries or unknown vendors. This will allow you to know sooner than later whether someone has stolen your credit card number or other financial information, so you can take action as quickly as possible. Tip 9. Never leave your devices, USBs, or hard drives unattended in public. If you do so, criminals could get their hands on them and download malicious files onto them. Worse yet, your device, USB, hard drive, or your personal information could get stolen, so keep them with you at all times while in public. Here's a summary of the tips included in this lesson. 1. Occasionally clear your cache and cookies. 2. Keep your software updated. 3. Encrypt your devices. 4. Retaining secure and backup files. 5. Consider using a VPN when connected to public Wi-Fi. 6. Use security software. 7. Remember to log out of apps and websites after you're done with them. 8. Check bank and credit card statements every month for suspicious charges. 9. Never leave your devices, USBs, or hard drives unattended in public. Thank you for tuning in for today's lesson of the cybercrime prevention measures. As usual, there's a short quiz on the content we just learned that can be found using this link or by going to our website. Feel free to rewatch this video or parts of it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.